Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Final Fantasy VII Remake Toad Ring Challenge, where if you're new to this challenge, we have enfeeblement rings equipped on any of the active party members, which, if you weren't aware, an enfeeblement ring is a ring that makes the wearer feel as if they are a frog staring into the eyes of a viper. Enter battle with the Toad status effect enabled. So we're seeing how long and how far we can get into the game with the Toad ring equipped. I was worried that the last chapter, Chapter 7, was going to be the game ender with Airbuster because he flies so far out, but Airbuster came close to us and we were able to lick him. Not much issue, but our bubbles also floated far out enough that they were able to hit him anyway. Like, it took a minute to get to him, but they got there. Hey, a random Lucario, welcome back. So now we are on to Chapter 8. I went ahead and... what's the otherworldly crystal? Oh, that might be... is that the DLC crystal? I forget. No, it's not. But we went ahead and equipped Aerith. Aerith. She was always Aerith to me, and now I'm like, wait, what's her correct name now? Even though it was a typo to begin with. Anyways. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? We beat Airbuster without, like, any problem at all. I thought that was gonna be the run ender, but we whooped him. I say we whooped him, he did actually almost kill Cloud. Like, I'm gonna have to start healing soon. But no matter. We got through chapters. No, the stream didn't split. I just want to keep the two episodes separate. Like, I want to try to keep all the chapters as their own episodes. I don't want to have any, like, bleed over with that. So it was a willing stream split on my behalf. Come on, phone. No. Welcome back, Keith. What game am I doing after this? I'm not really sure. But yeah, it was a willing stream split. It wasn't an unwilling stream split. Hey, Asgore, how you doing? Thank you for the super chat again, sir. You're too kind. Did you get the emoji problem sorted out? Can you use them? Excuse me, can you use the emoji now? I started watching Chapter 7. Excuse me, yeah, I got through it a lot faster than I thought, and I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and do Chapter 8. In any event, let's fight Reno as a Toad. See how that goes.
Really? You will?
Am I healed? I didn't even really pay attention. Kirby's Avalanche? I might do that someday. I like Kirby. I'm a Kirby fan.
Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
I'm a sucker for Kirby, I guess you could say.
I don't think that counts then.
Who's left? Somebody's left. Oh. But yes, King Asgore has arrived. Hey, KJ, yeah, can't wait to see sexy Aerith Toad. Yeah, I'm not sure what she even looks like as a Toad. Like if she's just a Toad with a dress. I have no idea. Yeah, like the Puo one, I guess you would say. The puzzle game one. I should have switched to fire, I guess. He's resilient to lightning. I mean, we're still doing good damage to him. How do you like your reward? I like it a lot, Asgore. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Well. Gonna make me work for it, huh? Well,
So if I beat this whole game as Toads, is it technically a speed run? Toad ring percent.
dancer bars could use a spark. Get locked into that one.
segmented Toad Ring percent.
What you waiting for?
Like, I know I've seen people of beating Sephiroth as Toads. I mean... Spoiler alert.
How's that? Enjoy the ride.
But... I don't know if they've, like, actually played through the whole game as Toad. We're live. We'll do it live. Technically a speedrun.
You've got it all right.
Try the remake of it in Superstar. Oh, Superstar is... yeah. Superstar is my favorite Kirby. Oh, there's a Puyo on Switch SNES now.
Over here.
I do have the Switch SNES and NES online things. They need a 64 one. But that might not be until we get the Swatch. The Nintendo Swatch, as I like to call it.
Right.
It'll just be a Nintendo smartwatch. Hey, Kodo, welcome back.
They saved me.
Come on.
There's not a lot of games that I've actually tried to speedrun. Oddly enough, Resident Evil 3 Remake, I was speedrunning for a bit. Like, I say, like, yeah, it was a speedrun, but, like, I used an infinite rocket launcher. I'm still convinced I had more fun with that remake than, like, anybody else on the planet. But I didn't play an overabundance of the original Resident Evil 3, so it wasn't as blasphemous to me as it could have been. Hey, Mochi, how you doing? You're here now, I guess. Well, welcome. Welcome aboard. I have no idea how long this chapter's going to be. I think this is a longer chapter. Yeah, it does. Kirby Superstar does have... It has basically Kirby's Dream Land in it. Only one of the levels isn't in it. The one where you... There's like a flying level, because there's a power-up in Kirby's Dream Land where you, like, eat a roast or something, and it makes Kirby big, and he, like, shoots, like, fire for, like, a shmup sort of level. That was excluded in Kirby Superstar, but... Also, you don't have, like, actual power-ups you can get in Kirby Superstar. Or, I'm sorry, in Kirby's Dream Land. But other than that, it's, like, identical, yes.
Over here. Thank you.
Let's move.
Cloud, give
You
me
help
a
me
hand.
make a speedrun? How? I don't know. Anthony Jordan, welcome back. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 Remake just feels like a speedrun game. Well, I mean, it was short enough, too. Like, I was getting through it in, like, an hour. But again, I was doing it with infinite rocket launcher. I think I was doing it on an Inferno difficulty for what it's worth, but with a rocket launcher, so, like, why? Why even have it on Inferno?
More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
But then 7 Remake
Stay
came out, and I
close.
haven't really played it since.
So cool.
And I tried to do a River City Ransom speedrun, but I got frustrated with it quickly. That's my problem with speedrunning. Like, I'm too impatient. I can't just be like, yeah, personal best. If I'm doing a speedrun and it's not like world record pace, I'm just like, screw this.
There.
Which isn't the right
Need to stay ahead of
mentality to have when you're speedrunning. But that's just how I get with them.
Not.
Because, like, obviously you're not going to have, like, a world record at first. You gotta, like, just do your best, and then do better than that, and then eventually,
What are they?
if you keep at it and you're good enough, and you're lucky enough, and your strategy's sound, then yeah, maybe you'll get one.
Okay. Up for crossing the rooftops?
Dr. Tarek Terry. To all you enemies, my face may look bad, but your breath smells horrible. I hear that a lot.
See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it.
Make an
Shall we
avalanche
mosey
of
on
good
over?
love. Speedrun your auto blow. Auto blow %. Oh yeah, it definitely is.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Yeah, despite what you would think with speedrunning, you do need a lot of
After
patience
that,
for it, for sure.
It's back to the Sector 7 slums.
It depends what games you're
You know how to
playing,
get
too.
there?
Yep.
If you're playing something that takes like an hour,
course you
yeah, it can
do.
still be frustrating, but if you're trying to speedrun an RPG and it takes like 5 hours, you can get like 4 hours into it. Then
That's
just
suit
some
for
dumb
Remake.
luck thing will happen to you
Use
that
one
just
of
ruins
Shimmer's
the run.
tropes.
It's like, okay, well, I'll
What's a
start
Turk
over
want
now.
with you?
Dunno.
It's that kind of stuff I have zero patience for.
Don't Turks keep an eye out for potential soldiers and stuff?
But even trying to
They do
speedrun
well
River
to
City
discover
Ransom, I
pyramids.
die once. I'm like,
Turks get
alright,
called in
I'm
to handle all
over it.
kinds of situations with extreme prejudice.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Like, I have half a mind to try to speedrun
So what's in
Earthbound,
you?
but again, like, I watched
Looks
someone
like you
else
knew each
do,
other.
like, a speedrun of it. I'm like, oh, RNG manipulation. Which, don't get me wrong, I have no issue with people doing that, because that's the point of a speedrun.
Hmm?
But when it
Yeah?
comes to, like, doing stuff in the menus to make the RNG do stuff that I want, I don't care enough to do that. You can have the record. You've earned it.
I actually haven't traveled by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time
Need some
around.
drywall repair. I do. I'm not sure why you're saying that, Kodo, but I do. Yeah, go for more of a combination of speed, style, and accessibility. Well, like, the important thing is that you're having fun with it, or at least you're getting some measure of fulfillment out of it.
Wait!
I just get pissed off and quit. Usually.
Don't just run off on your own.
Those
But like
words
when I
are
started
super
doing my
So
Resident
okay.
Evil 3 rocket launcher speedrun, like the game was brand new and no one was even doing that yet. So I'm like, well, technically world record kind of thing. So like whatever. Now if I were to try again, I wouldn't be able to touch anyone's records, I promise you that. But it was fun while it lasted.
So, does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
Speedrun Mickey Mania. Not me.
Looks kinda rusty.
I'll go first. It's pretty old.
I'm just gonna let you hang there for a bit, Aerith, because you're assassin me. Look at the beautiful background.
Cloud! Whew. That was unexpected.
Speedrun
Thank you, Cloud.
Tetris.
Ah, there it is. The wall.
I guess I technically tried to speedrun Final Fantasy VII when I was in
I
like
thought
high
about
school.
leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous.
It was segmented, but I got through it in like 15 hours
Even now,
or so.
people hate all that passion, all those dreams.
But like the world records in Final Fantasy VII, like glitchless are like, I don't know, 6 hours or something completely absurd like that.
This time I'll go first.
With glitches, it's like 2
After all,
hours.
I can't count on you to wait.
Sure about this?
See for yourself. Maybe I'll go on ahead.
Oh,
and
I've been
leave you
skipping
all
the
while
story
you're
for this
excited.
run.
Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
then you talk.
Any chance I
Tell me a
get.
story.
But yeah, there's all kinds of shits being said in this game.
Not for free.
Cheapskate. You're.
Yeah, I don't know how people find some of these glitches. There's one in particular that boggles my mind that I just heard about, where when you're playing Dragon Warrior 3 on the SNES, there's some people that put it on a hot plate, because when the system gets, like, heated up to a certain degree, it'll start glitching the game out, but it will be beneficial for a speedrun, like the glitches that happen help you speedrun it faster. Like, whoever thought to be like, I really want this world record, you know what I'm gonna do? Put my NES in the oven.
You good?
I guess you can put it in the fridge, or the freezer, I mean, too, and it'll work similarly. But it takes longer, so people don't typically do it that way. Ooh, Michael the Lucario.
We're getting closer to the
Greetings.
station. Even so, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way.
Alright, Aerith,
There's a face that's
the frog.
So what?
The toad, I'm sorry.
I've fought scarier things.
Oh, she has a pretty little bow on her head. That's how we know it's Aerith. Toad Aerith. Aerith gains Toad.
Someone looks like they're in their element.
Someone actually put their NES on a hot plate. How do you come to that conclusion that the game could help? How do you come to the conclusion that that could help you beat a game faster? That's what I want to know. Like, how would you ever figure that out? I mean, like, yes, I guess it's no secret that when electronics overheats, like, weird things can happen. But, like, to put it on a hot plate. That's what I love about speedrunning. Someone does that, and then the judges are like, yeah, that's legit. Like, I'm not saying it's not legit, but it's, like, so bizarre. It's like, oh, you want to ruin your NES? Fine.
No.
Fine, the world record's yours.
Barracks, battlefields. That's the world I know.
You sound proud of that.
Don't be for a sexy Aerith, and I wasn't disappointed. I'm glad I made your day, KJ. I'm glad I could provide a service.
Stations there?
I can see that.
Oh, thought the world.
Hey,
needed
RCD, how you doing?
stations.
Aerith gains Toad Row. So when we get the Yuffie DLC, what's she gonna look like as a Toad?
To see you here. Huh?
I hope you all realize whenever I play that, I'm gonna wind up playing through those chapters again as Toad Yuffie.
Cloud, wait.
If I can find a PS5, I am gonna try to play that, like, as soon as possible. I think I'll have a harder time finding a PS5 than, like, anything. I can't imagine they'll be any easier to find.
Huh?
Wait.
Deck is all clear!
Rope's good! Go!
Form up!
Yeah, Yuffie's in a DLC pack. I watched a video today, I forget the YouTuber's name though, off the top of my head.
Let's go!
They're saying there's been talks about how the DLC, it might be 2 chapters, but it'll probably be like 3 to 5 hours long, which is more or less my prediction. Which kind of doesn't make it worth buying a PS5 for, but I mean, I'm gonna get one eventually anyway, so. And I'd like to play it when it comes out, but we'll see.
There's a Shinra dump site up
Thanks,
ahead.
Square, for playing on my nostalgia.
Anyone would ever choose to hang around in.
What a great place.
That
to
I
live.
know what you're doing and that it's dirty and that I'm letting you do it anyway. I hate you. I mean, it would give me an excuse to play through the game again on, you know, slightly prettier graphics that you wouldn't even be able to tell through YouTube or this TV I'm using, probably.
No telling where they'll come from.
Monsters
Hey,
and
Cody.
stupid
Yeah, well, that's the
utilities
thing,
and
too. Like, I feel like them releasing the DLC for PS5 is their way of going, yeah, so part 2 is going to be on PS5. Seems like a bit of a bizarre move to me because, like, how many PS4s have been sold? They're kind of alienating a lot of potential buyers that way. But maybe they're planning on moving a bunch of consoles. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out in the end.
Over here.
I mean, if I could find a PS5, sure. Because, like, obviously I was going to get one eventually anyway. Like, who are we kidding? I just didn't want to have to get one this year. That wasn't really my plan. But that's the other thing. I'm going to need a 4K TV as well. I have to keep my eyes peeled for that. I have 3 purchases I want to make this year. If I can make them, I'll be happy. 4K TV, PS5, and a new bed. If I can get those 3 things, I'll be set for life. Or at least for the year. Whichever comes first. Hitting the console lets you enter the debug mode for Sonic 3. Like, I want to know the chain of events that led him to discovering that. I'm sure he just got mad at the game and just started, like, beating up the... Either that or just started smacking the system around because it wasn't working. I used to beat the crap out of my poor NES. I love the NES, but it was, like, the most finicky piece of hardware I've ever had to deal with. Oh yeah, and then, like, the new Mass Effect's coming out. I'll probably get talked into playing that. Because I haven't played any of the Mass Effects, other than the one time that I... What the hell am I even doing? I forget. Other than the one time that I tried to play Mass Effect and it, like, red ringed to death my Xbox 360. I would love to win one of those set for life scratchers. Full disclosure, today when I noticed that my channel hit 7,777 subscribers, I went out and I bought a Lucky 7 scratch ticket. I didn't win. But I blame the not winning on, by the time I scratched the ticket, that I wasn't in 7777 anymore, and that's why I waited too long. I didn't strike while the iron was hot. I can't speak for the original Xbox, but, like, GameCubes? Oh my god. You could stop an intruder dead in their tracks with one of those. Like, if you leave that by your bedside as a weapon at night, you'll be safe.
That didn't work. Maybe it's broken? Pretty sure
Yeah, I heard
it's
Andromeda
broken
wasn't
around
great.
too, so...
I also heard there's some lady's butt that they're censoring in the Mass Effect
Maybe we can
re-release.
move this.
Miranda, is that her name? There's fewer cutscenes that are just, like... You know, like how in Final Fantasy X, there's, like, all these cutscenes that are like, here's butts. I guess that's the case for this character, and it's, like, being censored this time around. Or just not included. I don't know if censored is the right word. I just heard people were up in arms about it. Up in butts about it. Miranda's butt just came through. Well, have you heard about the story about the original Game Boy that survived the bomb blast? I don't know if survived is, like, the correct wordage, but, like... I guess it got blown up, and it still worked, but, like, the game of Tetris that was in it was, like...
How do you figure?
Like, like, all that stuff was, like, melted together. Like, I don't think you could even... like, charge it back up, but the battery life that was still in it, like, you could still play it. Nintendo can make some really solid hardware when they want to. What scene was that in FFX? Some of them right off the start. There's like close-ups of like all bed ass. Like they show a bunch of, before you know who Riku is, a bunch of close-ups of her ass. There's a bunch of ass shots in 10.
Ways off.
I didn't actually notice it growing up, but then once it was pointed out to me, it sticks out like a sore butt.
Me, I'm feeling a bit hungry. How about you?
Amazed.
You're in for a treat when we make it back.
Well, yeah. That
I had
handle on
time
the
for that.
GameCube just
You'll
begs
wanna
you to
make time
utilize it
for
as a
my
one-handed
monster game.
maze.
And that's the final word on
Yeah,
it.
FF10,
We'll get
anything with
quick
Lulu.
And eat ourselves stupid.
I don't think X2 did it so much. Unless it did and I don't remember. I mostly tried to suppress the memories of X2. Am I going the wrong way? I don't know. X2 wasn't all bad, but it was a lot of it was frustrating. Mostly the mini games are just frustrating. Battle system wasn't half bad, although I was a fan of the Final Fantasy X battle system as it was. But I guess, like, if there's a problem with it, if you know how to break it, it's so broken. But that's like most Final Fantasy. Once you know how to break it, you'd shatter them to pieces. Did I go over here yet? Probably. Can I call you Mega instead? Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, X2 is fan service through and through. X2 is like, if DLC existed back then, it would have just been DLC for X. Oh yeah, Mega Man X2. Where am I going? I want to go this way. I don't know. Let's go this way first. So yeah, say that I do get a PS5, I probably will just play through Final Fantasy VII Remake again. Also wouldn't rule out me trying to play through Demon Souls. Because I need a redemption run of that game of some capacity. Because from what I hear, the game is mostly... like, they didn't really change anything. So if that's the case, magic should still be completely broken. And I should do, like, a magic-based character. Yeah, Joe, I'm back. Streaming again. Well, I got through Chapter 7 more quickly than I expected, and I still have some energy. I figure I'll stream some more. I haven't been streaming as much, so I figured I'd stream again. But more or less, when I'm done my Mother 2 Deluxe premieres, I plan to pick up the streaming some more.
Nothing to it.
Actually, I'm probably going to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse, like, once I start streaming a bunch again. That's probably the first game I'm going to do. Then I think the Saga Frontier remake will be out, and I'm going to want to play that.
Gate just doesn't want to open, does it?
That's probably going to be the order of operations, and I don't know what I'll do beyond
For
that.
you, at least.
I don't know Demon Souls super well anyway, so I'm not worried about, like, exploits too much. I want to say I should rename my name to Michael the Lucario. If you want to, go for it.
Ah,
Damn it,
try
Cloud.
moving that container to make a path.
I've seen how high you can jump. Why don't you just jump? Oh yeah, we got some new faces in the house. Watching my friend stream Demon Souls Remake made me pull the trigger. Oh, on Dark Souls. Well, it's just kind of dumb luck I even got into the series at all anyway, because I was told about how Bloodborne was free for PlayStation Plus. And so I grabbed it. And then I did a poll one day being like, hey, what's the next game I should stream? And Bloodborne won. I'm like, hey, Bloodborne's pretty good. Then I played Demon Souls, and I'm like, I hate this game. But then I played Dark Souls, I'm like, alright, I'm a fan of the series now. I don't know if hated Demon Souls is the right word. More so is like, I didn't play it correctly and it whooped my ass, so I was salty. I think if I played through it again with a magic build in mind, I wouldn't be so pissy about it. Right, yeah, it's like, they're supposed to be hard. The only thing about, like, one of the things about Demon Souls that pissed me off was, like, my problem with Demon Souls at the end was self-inflicted, because I'm like, oh, I want to beat it tonight. When what I should have done was just take a break at, like, the final area, and try to attack it from there with, like, being fresh.
No need for thanks.
But instead I just drove myself crazy trying to... Because losing to bosses and having to do the walk of shame all the way back to a boss can be really frustrating sometimes. Because you get tilted and you try to, like, rush through and you die and you die and you die and you die and you die. Although I think eventually I just figured out, like, hey, I can run by these certain enemies, so I'm just gonna. I think I'm glad that I started with Bloodborne, because it kind of taught me how to, like, play those types of games without a shield. So when I went back and played the other ones, I wasn't, like, shield-centric.
Should be able to relax a little now.
Like, I find most of the time it's better to dodge than to try to tank hits. I think there's a few occasions where you really do want to use a shield, but for the most part, just dodge. And Bloodborne, like, really drove that home. Because they're like, here's 2 wooden shields that, like, just don't even use them, they're garbage. Like, they'll just break in, like, 2 hits. You create a female character and some halfway through the stream the character became a man. What?
Hey!
Would that mean you could equip different armor?
I'm standing inside the gutted shell of Mako Reactor 5. As you can see,
So I'm beating Dark Souls on my first playthrough. You successfully beat the Bell Gargoyles, and congratulations on that. They took me a while.
the fires appear to have been mostly
Hey Zoom, what's going on?
over there.
Do you use some of the same sounds from Monster Hunter? I don't know, I've never actually played Monster Hunter.
Excuse me, ma'am, but would you mind answering a few questions?
Somehow.
But we're safe down here.
I can't skip this, really.
Status of the reactor. What kind of damage did it suffer in the explosion? Are we in any
When are
danger?
the trains gonna start up again?
Mako Reactor
Well, I'll have a
5 has
drink.
been
I'll have a
temporarily
drink
shut down,
in the
and
meantime.
all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications.
Expecting a hard, miserable time, and somehow I pulled it off and got the axe.
Forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used
Very
is
good.
similar to that employed in the attack on Mako
I have
Reactor
Dark
1.
Souls 2 and 3, eventually I'll play them.
Perpetrators of that atrocity were filmed making their escape. These agents of the eco
With a little bit of prep.
Avalanche
I'll play them with a little bit of
are
prep.
in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
And given that this group has now attacked...
I typically play, like, if I'm playing a game for the first time, I generally, like, don't look stuff up beforehand.
What do you think?
Well,
But I did with Dark Souls, and I will with Dark Souls 2 and 3.
Have no
Few
fear.
things I need to know
Shinra will
before I
keep
play
you
those
guys
games,
safe.
or else I just won't.
okay, time's up.
POV, you're stepped on, yeah, by Materia
go.
Mob. Yeah. Giant woman. Giant woman percent.
Man, I can't decide where to go on timing. Mind lending me a hand?
Place is really hopping, huh?
Nice side effect of the train situation. So, what do you say?
I'd love to, but
Come on, Aerith. Don't talk to your friends. Come with me. We have a Toad Ring challenge to complete.
it's fun.
Am I ready? I'm as ready as I'll ever be, a random Lucaria.
Well, well. What are you doing all the way up there?
Was trying to get a look at the reactor.
Damn it.
Who's this guy?
This is
Hi.
Cloud. He's a mercenary.
Nice to meet you. Who are you
I'm
talking
currently
to?
my
Oh,
bodyguard.
hi.
That's Oates.
Hey, little one. Bye-bye.
See you.
2 peas in a pod.
I did a Wily Wars stream,
So,
too.
what are you guys up to?
We all went to see the reactor.
There's not a lot of
That's right.
Mega
You're
Man,
supposed to
like,
come by the
officially
house.
released in any
what for?
capacity Mega Man that I haven't tried.
You're just
I'm sure there's a
supposed
few
to.
that slip
Well,
through,
guess
like,
we have a new destination.
like I haven't really
Probably
played a lot of the
explain.
Legend games or
Elite
Tron
Pass is a
Bond,
local
but I
orphanage.
have them.
That's where all these kids live.
Hey, Aerith,
The Zero series was a glaring hole in that until the
we should all go together.
Zero and ZX games were released.
Why, hello, Eric.
But yeah, I did a Wily Wars stream, and then, like, not too long after that, it, like, got an
But they
official
sure
release.
Keep me on my toes.
Or whatever happened. It was released out here in some capacity. Oh, it was on the Genesis Mini, was it?
You've helped a lot of people.
Is that where it came out? I
No
forget.
problem. Anytime.
How'd you manage to find so many anyway?
Oh, trying to solo Shiva.
I have
Actually
my
properly
ways.
solo her with Cloud at one point.
He's my bodyguard. Just until I get
We'll have
home.
fun to Toad
And
Cloud.
Sure, he's up to
Just
it.
use Aerith.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to do the summons probably like at the end of the run.
Since I'm so generous.
Like
I gather
Bahamut,
this
for
will
instance,
earn
I don't know if I
some
can even beat him as
sometimes.
a Toad.
Here's the leaf house.
would help them grow bigger. There you are.
But we'll see.
We're back, and we brought
Oh,
Aerith with us.
for some reason the bonus
Sorry to
level would
make you
never
come out
unlock
here.
for you in Wily Wars.
Don't
Don't
be.
know why.
It's on my way home.
Yeah, because isn't all
Well,
you
then
need to
I
do
hope
is
you
beat
won't
the
mind me
game
asking
with
for some
three, like all
flowers.
three,
No problem.
beat
How
all
many?
3 games, and
All
you're
you
supposed to
can
get the
carry.
Wily Tower.
What with all the doom and gloom we've been hearing on the news recently, I thought some flowers might help cheer everyone up.
I wish they did more stuff
I'd love
like
to
that
help.
Wily Tower. I liked
Let's
the
all wash
idea
up
behind
before
it.
our meal.
Where it's like, okay, here's these levels you can do, here's a bunch of powers, but you can only bring 8 of them along. I like that concept.
Please grow big and young.
I wish that Capcom would do more with that. Like if they made another Wily Tower like
So, Cloud,
thing,
what's your favorite
like
flower?
dungeon.
They're all the same to me.
Huh. You sure you want to say that to a florist?
Better than lying.
Mega Man
Okay.
Legacy Collection
Then what'd
3.
you do
What
with
would
the
be in
flower I
that?
gave you?
I,
You mean like Mega Man and
You
Bass?
give it away?
And
Ooh, to who? Tell me.
Don't recall.
I had games where I was gonna be like those ones,
What?
and I forgot already.
Thought you didn't like lying. Well, anyway.
What was that? What am I forgetting? Like it was on the tip of my tongue, and then it was like, nope. Going back into your brain and going to sleep.
My house is just up this path.
Oh, the
Most
Game
should
Boy
be home by
games,
now.
1
So
through
I'll
5.
introduce you.
They were gonna release a collection pack of those, then they just didn't. I did a stream of those one day
There you
too. I
go.
did a marathon
That's my
stream of
house.
all 5.
It's amazing.
I would say hands down 5 is the best handheld Mega Man game. It actually had like its own identity.
Come on.
Yeah, Extreme 2. I mean, they're worth playing.
I'm home.
Hey, baby.
Beat the game in under an hour.
Rude came by.
That was the hardest trophy for me to actually get. The beat Mega Man 11 in under an hour. That took me so many tries.
That Aerith. She's a handful, isn't she?
But like, one of the hardest trophies, the one where you have to beat the Dr. Light trial, that was like one of the first ones I did. I think if you go on PSN profiles, I'm in like the top 50. Like, I got it like super early. Like, that run just isn't like a huge problem for me for whatever reason.
That's weird.
I wasn't doing speed runs of it. Well, I did, because, like, I got... What's my time in the Dr. Light trial? Something under 9 minutes. I think it's a sub-9 run. But I was more about the endurance rounds. I got, like... 229 rooms, I think, was as far as I ever got. Well, yeah, like a proper Mega Man Maker. Well, there's the fan-made Mega Man Maker. I've done a few streams of that, too. I guess Capcom was going to do that, and then they're just like, Infune, we hate you. We're canceling everything you ever thought of. And then Mario Maker came out, and it was, like, wildly successful. It's like, good job, Capcom.
You take this one.
Way to drop the ball.
Take it.
Oh yeah, Battle and Chase and the Power Fighters games. I liked Mega Man 11. I thought it was really good. The art style just turned me off at first, but I like it. I thought it was really good. Trying to play through that game without using the gears is a pretty tough challenge. Especially on, like, superhero mode. I had so much trouble with Blast Man. It's just really hard to react to some of his attacks in time without
Which ones do you think we should pick?
using the speed gear.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you have an eye for this kind of thing.
I never did actually beat it. I got to the boss rush and I couldn't do it. Hey, Leela, how you doing?
Huh. It is?
Nice try, mister.
Yeah, Mega Man
You can't
Universe,
fool me?
exactly. Like, back in October, I was going to do a thing where I'm like, oh,
Which should we pick next?
here's,
Tales, huh?
because I was gonna do, like, Mega Man
I never
11,
thought of that.
like, tips
It'll
videos to
definitely
see
take
if
me
I
by
could,
surprise.
like, get some views out of that or whatever.
She
But...
said, as
So
many
I
as
ended
you
up
can
getting the
get, so
Nintendo
maybe if
Switch
you want-
version and the PC version. And I was gonna make videos on them, but then I never did. The Dr. Light trial. I just didn't.
I think we're good now. What do you
Yeah,
say?
Mega Man
Shall
11's
we go?
good. It's worth a play. I don't really care for the music, though. Like, for a Mega Man game, it's probably the weakest soundtrack. But maybe I'm just an old person and I'm just partial
No
to
need to
the...
hurry. We're not under the gun or anything.
just like the
I'm not cut
8-bit
out for
sound
this
of it.
crap.
But like Mega Man
Sure you
X
are.
was like
And when you're done,
fabulous.
you'll be drowning
All
in
its
job
music.
offers.
I forget if X7's music was any good, but I would rather forget that game ever happened. Hey, Esmon, welcome. Game that has Mega Man 8 sprites?
So,
Oh,
why
like
do
the
you think they
D-make?
arrange These flowers.
Dunno.
Because there's
We'll see
D-makes
right
of Mega Man 7 and 8 that you can play. I stream those too. Mega Man 10's... oh, favorite track. The Blade Man stage. Yeah, maybe if you play some of the older Mega Man games, you'll feel more inclined to play 11. Am I even going the right way? I really didn't care for, like, the art style, like, the overall presentation of 11 at first. But it grew on me. Now I rather enjoy it. It's one of the better ones, I think. And now they'll never make another Mega Man game, because I maintain that the only reason Capcom made Mega Man 11 was to stick it to Infune.
I'll wait
Because the
out here.
CEO of Capcom, like,
Oh, okay.
had his cornflakes
I might be a
pissed in
while.
one day.
Why not check out the town?
And just has it out for him. Like, there's no reason in my mind why there shouldn't be, like, a Mega Man 12 coming down the pipeline for how well received Mega Man 11 was.
Right?
Long
I want to see an X9, but I guess, like, because of story-related reasons, that's complicated. But if they made, like, Mega Man X, insert subtitle here that takes place in some point in the timeline where it wouldn't be completely ridiculous. Like, I think a lot of people would appreciate another X game. Like, I love me some classic Mega Man, but, like, the faster pace of Mega Man X is definitely appealing. I would love to see Mega Man 11 with a Mega Harv model superimposed. I would play that for sure. 100%. I did buy... I don't know if I bought it, but I did get Mighty Number 9. I played it at the end of my Final Fantasy 12 finale stream. Just cuz. Well, I hit 1,000 subscribers at the time, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna play Mighty Number 9. And I played it for a bit, and I'm like, I'm done. I feel so bad about that whole ordeal.
Is something wrong?
You could say that. Sounds like someone spooked the kids.
Yeah, 2 of them disappeared. They ran away after this creepy guy wearing black clothes showed up.
A Turk?
That's what I thought.
It's this guy who's... They say he's...
I don't like the sound of...
I know.
I don't think Afune has done anything, like, since.
Yep, you got it.
He's probably just hiding in shame somewhere. But I mean, like, some people aren't meant to, like, spearhead a company. They just bit off more than he could chew, I guess.
That's what's called easy money.
We even got to be on TV.
Come on.
I know this place is off limits.
Felt like the soundtrack was just so blah.
Well, we gotta break the rules.
And, like, I didn't play it enough to really notice this, but I guess there's, like, some sort of combo system to it that sort of negates the whole, like, get the boss weapon and use it on another boss concept.
Yeah, leave it to us. But there are monsters. Don't worry.
I don't know.
I've brought a super...
I used to be... So where's the...
I don't know.
Right now, let's...
Come on.
I think I need to try to actually beat it. I can't really fairly judge it until I've
They
completed
ran
it.
off this way. Be careful.
I mean, I'm definitely allowed to have an opinion on it if I haven't beaten the game, but, like...
Where do you think they went?
Who knows?
If I'm gonna rant and rave about a game online, I should at least try to finish
I
it.
just hope we find them in time.
I didn't really give it a fair chance. I just kind of screwed around with it one time at the end of a stream and never really picked it up again.
See you around.
Huh? Oh, I still need to play those Bloodstained games. Because I was on, like, last year, I was on a pretty big Castlevania kick. And I downloaded... I know I got Ritual of the Night. I forget if I got the other Bloodstained games or not. But then I never played them. But from what I've seen of them, they look good. Oh, excuse me. I've just been sidetracked with Mother 2 Deluxe lately, so I haven't really been thinking about what I'll be streaming. Quite honestly, I don't like thinking about what I'm going to stream too far in advance anyway. Because I'm apt to change my mind. And I don't like saying like, oh, I'm gonna play this game, and then it gets time for me to play it. I'm like, I don't want to play this anymore.
Ah, there they are.
Like, I will play Xenoverse too. But like, I haven't really, and Saga Frontier Remaster, but like, beyond that, I have no idea what I'm gonna play. Play them. Do you think I'll do Ritual of the Night soon? I don't know how soon I'll do it. Probably this year I'll do it, but I can't really give you a concrete time frame. But soon, probably not. I have at least 2 other games to get through first. Like, me doing this whole Toad Ring challenge more stemmed from, like, a side project while I'm doing Mother 2 Deluxe. Because I don't want to... Like, I didn't want to pound them out, like, 7 days a week. Like, having a couple of days where I'm still streaming, I think is okay. Because, like, quite frankly, Mother 2 Deluxe was properly released at a good time. Because it gives me an excuse to dial back on streaming for a bit. It's good to take a break every so often. Hey, HP up Materium too.
We gotta save them.
All right.
Yeah, it'll probably still be a few more weeks before I get back to streaming on a more regular basis. You know me, I like to do my long streams. Hey, Rusty, how you doing? Yeah, pound it out 7 days a week. I've been trying really hard lately to at least have some sort of... Well, I guess 2 uploads a day, 1 short video, and either like a premiere or a live stream. But like, I'm glad I decided to do a stream today, because I slept most of today. I don't know if I would have gotten a pre-recorded video about today. Although if I didn't make up my mind that I was going to stream, I might have made more of an effort to be like, alright, pound this video out, now have a nap. Because I also didn't... Well, like, I have a bit of, like, cola at the moment. So I'm getting some caffeine from that. I deliberately kept away from energy drink today. Because I don't need to be drinking those 7 days a week, either. Hey, Rusty, no, we got through the Chapter 7 a lot easier than I thought. So I was like, you know what, I'll do Chapter 8 tonight as well, too. A twofer. So now it's going well, like, we're level 50 again, like, mind you. But eventually, like, by the time we get to the end of it, us being level 50 won't really matter. It's still gonna be hard. Just to do enough damage. But even with Airbuster, like, he was doing a lot of damage. He almost killed Cloud. Oh, I've done a Mario RPG live stream. Although I was given a... not given, but like shown where to get a patch for a Mario RPG hard mode. Eventually I'll do that, probably. I'm definitely interested to, I just don't know when I will feel compelled to, I guess. But no, Mario RPG is like one of my favorite RPGs, it's so good. It's too short.
We'll be right there!
I mean, I'd rather a game be too short than overstay its welcome, but I think Mario RPG could have been twice as long and it still would have been welcome. Really good game. I kind of want to play Paper Mario again, too. Don't be surprised if I do a Paper Mario something something this year. I might not, but, like, don't be surprised. Oh, right now we're doing normal difficulty. If we can beat this challenge on normal difficulty, I might try to do hard difficulty. Go up the ladder, man. But I wanted to see if normal difficulty was possible before I went right into hard. I'm thinking it will be possible. I was worried about Airbuster the whole time, but he was like... Because I thought he might have just gotten too far out and you wouldn't be able to hit him, but that wasn't a problem. He would just come close enough that you could do damage to him. And the toad bubbles would reach him. So even if he didn't, it would have been slow and tedious and annoying, but possible. What do you guys do with the old chickens and sides when you worked at KFC? Generally, well, it would depend. At the end of the night, you're supposed to throw it away. But, like, when I worked at KFC, the supervisors were like, Andrew, do you want the chicken? And I would always say yes. My supervisors openly said it's like we hate it when people ask to take the chicken home. We always say no, but you never ask for it, so we always ask you. I'm like, yeah, and I'll always say yes, but I'll never ask for it. So they're always like, do you want the leftover? Yes, I do. But I think they also kind of had sympathy on me too, because I was like...
Nothing to it.
You can't just grow up to be a soldier.
Like, not to bring the vibe down, but like, back when I was working at KFC, my dad died, so and they knew I was like living by myself, so I think they were kind of like, well, we can at least feed this poor bastard. So I think that was like part of it.
You've got it all wrong.
But don't feel too bad for me, that was...
Like that. No way.
Fuck, 17 years ago? How long ago now? It wasn't that... No, I'm not that old, good lord. Not yet. It's been well over 10 years now. It's 13? 13, 14. Whenever Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures for GameCube came out. Then, that day. Quite the humanitarian. That's not what they said, but like, I presume that was probably part of it. And then eventually I decided to go work at a call center instead.
Thank you.
In retrospect, like, with all the chicken I took home, I probably should have just continued to work there.
I will. And here.
Like, with all the groceries I didn't have to buy. But at the time I was like, oh, well, $3 more an hour, how can I say no? And it was fine for a bit, but after like 4 months at a call center, I was like, this is awful, why did I do that? Why did I decide to do this to myself? But like, I think it's for the best that I don't still work at KFC.
My dad told me that man, he used to be a soldier.
Hey, Cloud. I know a lot of people around here need help. When I'm out on patrol, do you think you might be...
Well, I'm all for it.
I'm on the clock.
So I was there for like 3.5 years. Then worked at a call center, then I made salads. Then I made salads overnight, which was also an awful job.
Oh my, is that a Moogle? You can see me, Kupo? Then you
How was your health with all that shit? You notice any changes when you started at the call center?
Welcome to the Moogle Emporium.
I was like...
I'm the owner, Moggy.
I don't know what it was. I was like the only person that worked at that KFC that like ate chicken as much as I did and didn't gain weight. I think I might have just been active enough, because that was when I was like... Like I was... Like not working out a ton, but I was doing like a little bit of wrestling stuff. Like I wasn't like super serious about it yet, but like a little bit. And... It might have just been a touch of the hypothyroidism. The one that doesn't make you fat. I only have one Moogle medal, are you serious?
If you find
Oh, and when I started it was years before I started to put like any amount of weight on. It wasn't until I like hit 30 or so.
Oh, you know what? I use them to make everyone happy.
And even still, like,
Of course, just like Mog the Moogle.
I think I just have a high enough
You're
metabolism.
working hard.
Because I've always just kind of eaten whatever.
So what are you gonna do next?
Keep on working hard.
As you always.
You know,
Huh? Really?
But like back when I was wrestling, I couldn't
I'm
eat
some
enough.
people. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you, Koopo. Leaving already? Welcome, Koopo.
Yeah, hyperthyroidism. No, I actually didn't really play any Pokemon, believe it or not.
You guys are great.
Porter Stout, how you doing?
I've got
KFC's the one restaurant I've only been to once. I used to love KFC. I still like it.
for you.
Hey, Cloud.
What?
Maybe
Brought
say
trash
like
can to
you
the
mean
park
it?
bathroom. It was on
Not until
fire.
we're happy.
That sounds
Go on,
awful.
work your magic.
Every time I see this kid, I want to scream at him, tell him his dreams are stupid and his shops are a waste of time. Maybe he'll turn into a real Moogle
Come
someday.
on, Cloud. Let's go get more.
Good luck, guys.
Oh, nice, Rusty. Things are finally opening back up here on Monday. Right on, right on. No, I'm glad to hear it. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I appreciate that. I get what you're saying. Don't think I don't. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. No, I'm glad to hear things are picking up for you again, Rusty. Sounds like stuff's starting to open up a little bit now.
You can't catch me.
Maybe all this crap will be over sooner than we think. Cosplay the little girl from the Great Mouse Detective. But no, like, I want to start playing some Pokemon sometime this year. I don't know when, but... I said at the start of the year that I wanted to play just more, like, Nintendo stuff. Here I am playing a Sony exclusive, but, like... That's my goal. Play more Nintendo IPs. Get started on Pokemons. Yeah, then we only have to worry about Operation Bluebeam, that's right.
Promised me they'd be back by now.
Yeah, everything being closed forever has been brutal.
Even
Oh,
that
big
former
time.
soldier,
Happy to even
Bobby
have 10% normal back.
Cloud, wasn't
Well, I
it?
mean, it does kind of put the...
Former
It has
soldier
kind of put
turned
things in
problem
perspective,
solver.
like what's really
Are you
important
okay,
and what's
Miss
not.
Lydia? You look upset.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's been...
I am pretty upset.
It's been gross, but, like, it
Kids are
hasn't
still
been
off
all
doing
bad.
patrols,
Just
even
the
though it's no
perspective
patrols?
of things.
That's right.
Because, like, once things go back to normal, I think
Right?
everyone will be just in a better mood, but maybe not.
You see, I have some important plans.
Would you like a...
Won't take
All our
everything for
homemade
granted
swords are
quite the
back,
same
so
way.
they should be easy to spot.
Aerith, you're back.
Didn't you see that clip I made where Aerith somehow gets stuck between those kids swinging wooden swords at her? I'm not sure if I did see that, Pensive Scarlet.
Isn't it? Oh, I nearly forgot. I saw some Shinra suit walking.
Yeah,
towards
we
your
should do
house
that
a little while
Pokemon
ago.
TTLS.
He was dressed
Whenever I
all in
finally
black.
get around to playing
A little
Pokemon, I'll let
scary
you know, Kodo. I'm totally down for that. I mean, I keep putting it off. There's no reason for me to, really. Like, if we're gonna do, like, a similar, like, hour trade-off format, we could kind of just do it whenever, but... Just me not streaming a lot lately, I think, is part of why I've been slacking on it. But yeah, I definitely want to do that this year sometime. How am I doing? I mean, I guess I can do side quests, because there's other things we can fight as toads.
Want to help me out too? What do you say?
But no, like, I would like,
Sure hope this Cactuar gun's got Cactuar gun.
Mind taking a look?
hell was I saying? Yeah, like, I'm an RPG guy. Like, it's weird that I just sort of was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play Pokemon.
Shinra weapons are on the rampage.
Why would I want to play an RPG that, like, encourages you to talk to other RPG players?
But if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need
Middle
someone
school
who's ready.
mega harv trying to make friends. What's this?
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, I could hear them shouting.
Ew,
Be
popular.
careful. They look dangerous.
I was a hipster before being a hipster was cool.
Hello,
I played New Super Mario Brothers. It was good.
You soldier guys,
You sound very determined.
these are dangerous.
I guess that means
And I think the
Speaking of teachers,
Oh man, I completely forgot. I have to get back right now.
Pokemon Ruby because their outfit is black and red, and that's pretty cool. Well, I've seen some of Pokemon like red or blue. I feel like I should really start with... I should either start at the beginning or start with like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because I heard a lot of people complain about Sword and Shield, but like I have really no context for Pokemon. So like I should play the bad ones first, if those are like considered bad.
Hey there. How goes the patrol?
Great. I've been picking up.
You've been busy.
It's a normal day for me. Oh no! Did you see Miss Foley? Oh, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
But I imagine I'll probably play either like red or blue first. I mean, whatever logistically is easier to play. The hell am I doing? Sure. Let's go this way. Actually, I should preface, like, I have played a bit of Pokemon Uranium, a fan game. But I got stuck somewhere and I was like, eh. Don't ask me why that was the Pokemon I felt compelled to play. But I did. Come back. Come back, blueberry robot. Is there not a ladder around here? Why'd I think there was a ladder? Pokemon Online Revolution. I thought someone recently was telling me about like an online Pokemon something or other. Also, like, other, like, Nier games are supposed to be coming out, like Nier Automata, but, like, Gestalt or whatever, like, one of those is supposed to come out this year. I have to play that. I think Nier Automata is, like, one of the best games to come out in, like, the past 10 years. Like, I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed it. Like, I played, like, the first couple of scenarios in the game. Like, I was just playing, like, the first bit of it. I'm like, yeah, this game's good. Like, whatever. It's fine. But then, like, at a certain point of the game, it was like, oh my god, what a roller coaster this is. Like, by the time I got through the game, I felt like I had been through a war. Like, I was just emotionally drained. Crazy experience. If you haven't played Nier Automata, you owe it to yourself to try it. And I'm like an old curmudgeon that's like, either, like, I'm not gonna say that, like, unless something's like a turn-based JRPG, I'm not going to say it's like one of my favorite games, but Nier Automata is one of my favorite games. It was that good. And I'm really inflexible about putting new games in my favorite games category. It was phenomenal. So if they like do the remade versions of the like the PS3 ones and the one that only came out in Japan, if they remake those but have the battle system like Nier Automata, those should be just as good. Because I heard like the PS3 Nier that we got, like music was still on point, like graphically it was fine, but the battles, like the battle system was not great. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, it's right there. Oh, April 23rd? I'm gonna have a busy April then. Because if Saga Frontier Remake's coming out... Well, simply put, Saga Frontier Remake's coming out first. I'm gonna be playing that first. And then I'll get around to Nier when I'm done. The Saga Frontier Remake's gonna take a few streams. Starts Pokemon Red from the beginning, it would still be kind of new to... Oh, really? Haven't played in a while, but I have a general idea. Yeah, I'd have to count on you to keep me on the straight and narrow. 'Cause I have no clue what I'm doing. Like, fortunately, it seems like a fairly basic RPG. But, like, I don't know it at all. Like, I don't know where any of the Pokemon are, or any, like... if any parts are particularly difficult. This fight's actually gonna take a minute. Hey, C20, how you doing? No, I mean, I appreciate it, but this is like my third time playing through the game. I am good. I wouldn't be playing as just Toads if I didn't have half a clue what I was up to. Yeah, Toad Stripe. How you doing, the Phoenix? Alan Wake, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 7, Chrono Trigger. Never even heard of Alan Wake. Yeah, I'm doing a Toad Ring challenge. Right now on normal, I might try to do it on hard mode if we can beat it on normal mode. No. Things are really immune to my bubbles. I think I might get a bunch of bubbles out, maybe. I think in the way I can describe Alan Wake, it's kind of like what would happen if a Stephen King novel, an episode of The Twilight Zone, had a baby. What kind of game is it? Like... Anybody? Nice, Speedy. It's like, I want a bop. I want to give you a bop. Microphone. Come on, buddy. Give me a bop. Give me a bop. No bop, I'm upset. Like, I like Saga Frontier and all. It's actually one of the first games that I streamed on my channel. Or, like, part of it. I never actually finished Red's Quest. It was just kind of weird how things happened. Like, I was just kind of streaming that in the afternoon, getting the feel for streaming. Then people started watching my Final Fantasy VII stream, so I just never really went back to it. I just went on a totally different tangent. But when I heard the the Saga Frontier remaster is coming out, I got way more excited than I expected to. Because, like, not only is it being re-released, it's like they're doing a bunch of new stuff with it. Like, they're putting a lot of effort into it, like, way more than I ever thought they would have. Saga Frontier is, like, one of the last games I thought they would remaster, let alone, like, include all the cut content. Like, new character and stuff. No, we're doing damage now for whatever reason. We're. This fight is a lot more tedious than I was expecting. Might have to actually heal. There we go, we got one of them.
Was never in doubt.
I don't know if I was in doubt, but that was more of a struggle than I figured. Great, now we get to do that again. I can't wait. Why can't I guess just follow it. Also heal myself. I mean, I could use some of this healing that I've been hoarding the entire game. Healing in this game isn't tedious at all. What's a one for Super Mario Brothers 3 feeling? Oh, survival horror game about a struggling author. Him and his wife go on a vacation, something happens in this darkness. Oh, bringing a story to life. Yeah, that totally passed me by. Why am I so lost still? Is it not just right here? What is going on? Oh, do I have to be down here? That... Yeah. I guess so. Anyways. If I go down and around, I guess we'll try that. Or, can I just do this? Yeah, unfortunately you're not a Toad outside of battle. Really wish you were a Toad outside of the cutscenes. Oh, it came out the same day as Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, that's not great timing. I don't know why some of these companies don't just go like, oh, this massive high-profile games coming out this day. Maybe we'll push back the release of our game like a week. So it doesn't get completely smothered. Because that happens.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Forced myself to take my time with it because I want the experience to last as long as possible. Is it an easy game to kind of stop and smell the roses with? I presume it must be. Yeah, do this. I'm holding the button, man. I had to let go and hold it again. Oh, the power's still out. I wonder how Vincent will look like in the remake. I imagine similarly to like his Dirge of Cerberus appearance. But, you know, shinied up a bit. I don't understand why it's like... Like, if I'm over here, why is it not... Why can't I do it? Bothering me. Hey, Alex Snow, how you doing? Sony pushed Square to extend exclusivity until April 10th. Well, that would make it exactly a year, wouldn't it? I'm surprised it wasn't April 10th to start with. What is going on? Let's go back to town for right now. I don't understand. Alright, you can't just climb up that. That would be too simple. March 10th is Mario Day? Oh, MAR 10. Got it. I understand now. Then March 14th is Pi Day. So I don't know why I can't find the other... Not that I particularly want to fight more of those things.
Sure hope not. My very first Undercity night out. How exactly do you know it? My lights have been on.
Maybe I'll do this. Oh, the young'uns is like right over here.
I got plans tonight. Can't wait.
Wow, you're You're that soldier, right? Can I ask you a super
No.
important question? I heard bad people.
No question.
Is that true?
Who knows? But is it?
I forgot about Miss Folia's lesson. I gotta head back to the house.
I thought we'd put those days of war and death behind us. But Wutai won't let us move on.
Years ago, when I came to
One of the young'uns, like, over here. I'm gonna take this man's treasure. I assume it's a man's treasure.
Hey there. How goes? There's a lot more people. Well, you've been. Oh, Miss Folia's lessons.
Yeah, you better.
I gotta get back to the house.
I think there's another youngling around.
Get down here right this second.
I forget.
Aerith is such a sweetheart.
Many citizens throughout the city are also voicing
Yeah, that makes 5.
Hey there. I've been watching them. You wanna open?
That's my math's bad, which it probably is.
Anyway, I gotta go study.
Here's a nail bat.
That's everyone. Let's go back to the house.
How about it? You hungry?
I won't be playing random soundtrack right now.
If I want to become a successful,
If I stream the game, you'll hear the soundtrack.
Thanks to you two. You've been a great help. Okay, everyone, come in.
we gotta do something.
The Toad King?
A weird.
No.
He wears a. I bet a soldier could.
Oh, yeah, really?
But we don't have any. The watch wouldn't. But if we ask any other, we really don't want. And if that's not enough, well, if you.
I'll do it for 3.
Huh?
I'm offering a special.
Awesome! Now that's my kind of bargain. You can beat the Toad King, no problem, right? I mean, you're a soldier. I'm studying so I can read a ton of books.
Well, I mean, if I stream the game or whatever.
Want to help me out too? What do you say?
I'll do it at 3. What did I say? What are you saying I said?
Nothing to it.
Oh why are you hedgehog pie? Oh, Cloud did.
Moving on then.
Oh, stop it with the missing the leapfrog right in front of you. Drives me nuts.
That wasn't so bad.
Nutser.
Let's go.
Toad King challenge. Hedgehog Pie challenge, never mind. Not putting me to sleep. Hey, at least you ran out of the way. Instead of just missing for no discernible reason. Love it. Yep. Mid-air collision. Oh, we actually took out Hedgehog Pie, good. Yippee-ki-yay, Hedgehog Pie. Yeah, just always miss. Yeah, run away and get hit by it. That makes even more sense. Steal my potion. You use my potion. Like, why is that miss like 80% of the time? Come back. God damn you. No, just be asleep forever? Okay, good. El Camino. Oh, it's epilogue for Breaking Bad, I see. I saw like the first couple episodes of Breaking Bad. It seemed just fine, but I didn't watch enough of it to get hooked, I guess. Once I hit about my 20s, I didn't really keep up with a lot of TV series anyway. Supernatural's about the only one that I kept up with, but even that I haven't seen like the last season. I mean, these fights are starting to ramp up a bit now. Like, not that they're super difficult necessarily, just more time consuming. Left in, yeah, the Hedgehog Pie dancing. Left in the dancing and just that they're called Hedgehog Pie.
Oh. After all that hard work. So much for studying.
Talk to the leader of the kids. Here's a nail bat, mister.
Yep.
Don't tell our teacher we have a nail bat.
Awesome! Now we don't have to worry about. Thank you so much!
Okay, kids. One that
yeah?
I appreciate you.
Wow, Miss Folia.
Oh, if only. Easier said than done. They're always on the move. I try to make sure they... Sometimes it is.
Well, yeah, Supernatural is only supposed to be, what, 5 seasons? Yeah.
We're still a family.
But it was, like, super popular, so they just kept doing it. But as time went on, you could kind of tell they were just sort of, like, phoning it in a little bit. I don't really blame them.
Not that I'm...
They're just kind of like, please let us end the series.
Thank you again for your... I wonder what kind of...
No idea.
Ever need to cover up a music stream, play a Metallica song? Oh, what, from BlizzCon?
As special guests. If you want to know more, then come
Called
to the hideout.
Echo Bell Toys in Space. Twist muted a real Metallica and played that tune instead. They tried to pass it off like it was Metallica. I never heard about this. As much as I really don't want to fight those 3 more mono drives, I really should. I guess we'll talk to the hero first. Yeah, sweet spot for a series is 5 to 7 seasons. Well, I feel like once we hit about the 2000s or so, it's like there's like this tendencies that things aren't allowed to end. Like they have to like
things are starting to settle down.
You can't just end something on a high note. You have to drive it into the ground.
Thanks to you. Oh yeah, I forgot. And I heard he was looking for some help.
Like, why'd they ruin the series? It's like, I don't know, they were probably tired of making it 8 seasons ago.
Oh, hey, Cloud.
Is why.
You're just in time. The rules are easy. We usually don't let it...
Wacko box. I forgot. How's this gonna go? There's a toad. Ribbit. No, Metallica played live. Oh, played live from home for a BlizzCon. And Twitch muted. Oh. I think we're beating their high score. Oh, the bubbles kind of break those fairly quickly. Yeah, now we can get a Toad rig guide for this now, yeah. To go with my normal video. Played live from home at a Blitz Squad. Yeah, then Twitch muted them and played the royalty-free song. Yeah, it's like we're gonna hire Metallica to play at our con, but then mute them to play another song. Like, what kind of... Yeah, that's WTF at its finest. Oh, later, Random Lucario. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Yeah, I guess you can do this cube game as a Toad. I didn't even think about that when I went in there.
Holy cow! You crushed it!
I was worried I was gonna croak.
Pretty fun, right?
Because I only have like 2 toad puns. You think I'd have more? What? How many points do you need to get like the top thing?
You having fun yet?
Heaps of
Then
fun.
you can't be a...
I'll leave that to you.
All right.
Wasn't planning to.
That's good. Because I command a very good salary.
We'll be here whenever you...
30,000 points.
We're always looking for more weapons.
I wonder if it's possible to get 30,000 points as a toad. I mean, you can get through the 1,500 boxes pretty quickly with the bubbles, but like... I don't know. I'm not going to do that right now, but maybe later. Let's see here. All right. I think Angel of the Slums is where you have to fight that robot with the wrecking ball. That could be problematic, but we'll see how that goes. At least with this, if I can't do some of this stuff, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Because I don't need to fight these fights to beat the game.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
Yep.
I'm Damon. We strive to raise... We seek a better future. Now then, my friends, I find myself in... Are you familiar with the... She delivers...
Everyone knows her.
Yes, she's... Nevertheless, I've made it my... And now that my... Which brings me to you. The merc of the hour, and the man... I'll welcome any and all information pertaining to the so-called...
It's always a pleasure to speak with those charming little ones from the Leaf House. Like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
Good to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you.
Cloud, Mireille, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
I wonder if someone can cut dialogue.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been
make it like
about
you skipping them in a game.
Defender of the secret hideout. And now
make
the
them
hero
make
of the
sense.
Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the Angel of the Slums.
You mean like in this game in particular?
Not looking into it.
Or could it be anyway? But I'll need a moment before I can give it to you.
Is there no saving?
So, any news?
Have you tried talking?
Mireille? I chased her for... So how'd you...
This old...
Then quickly, has she struck again?
I don't know any.
Her base of
I
operations...
can't skip this right, yeah.
Look out!
But before you go, I should...
Oh!
Quite...
Try as I might, can't skip it.
Well...
If it's a plat...
So, my good nurse...
Okay, now let's go back into the slum area.
I'm scared of the doggy.
It'd be great if they asked us again.
Oh, hey.
Okay, sweetie.
You weren't kidding around when they said this place was a frickin'
Like, I don't mind you having a bath, but you're aggressively having a bath. And you're too close to me.
So, do you think this means another war's coming?
Yeah, hello, you had... Oh, yeah, had you ever had a class? I get what you're saying. Like, skip it in such a way that it's still, like, an out-of-context sentence. Let's have a sit. That was the most refreshing sit I've ever had. It's Final Fantasy 13 that basically made the ending DLC. Not that I'm aware of. Maybe one of the 13s, I'm not sure. Hey, Eevee Gameplay, how you doing?
Let's go.
Alright, this battle. Yeah. Excuse me. This will take a minute, I think. Especially when that misses more. Oh, those are doing alright damage. Oh, you had a family problem, yes. No, that's okay, Evie. You don't need to... If you're not comfortable talking about that sort of thing, I forgive you. I hope it's worked out. I hope you're doing alright. I hope your family's doing alright. I really wish that would stop missing all the time. It's challenging enough when the, you know, without the only attack that does damage, misses always. Try a new hairstyle today. Alright, hope it works out for you. Oh my god, stop missing! That's so annoying. Oh, one of them hit. Like, if the enemy moves at all, like, okay, sure. Otherwise, get out of here with that. Enemies pressured and stunned, miss. Well, I mean, we're a level 50 frog, which helps. If we were the normal level we're supposed to be here, we'd probably be getting creamed. Level 50 is the max level in this. There we go.
Okay then. Guess we should look around. The guardian angel of the slums.
This must be one of her calling.
I don't see anything else interesting.
No, actually.
Let's head back.
Is there not still... Maybe it's go here. Can I make a marker in this? Can I not do that? So I need to find more of those mono drive things. I really don't want to fight them because we'll win just fine. It's just gonna take forever. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm here for. Do this crap, so I should do it.
That it?
Too bad you can't do like the wall market scene where you're in the honeybee inn as a toad. That whole dance sequence. So much missed opportunity for like hilarious stuff. Because they turn back into humans for the cutscenes. I think that frog is the prince, is he? Not that I'm aware of. But you do get cured of frog status with a maiden's kiss. So I suppose that makes sense. I'm trying to get over here. That's probably where they are. I don't know that, but that's my guess. Like, on the other hand, I don't feel inclined to... Like, once I go everywhere here, I should find them. So I guess it's just a matter to do that. Not even going the right way. Well, I mean, I could go that way and have a merry little sit down. Could just spam high potions. Yeah, this is the right spot. No, I didn't actually beat that Undertale game yesterday. I just got tired and gave up. Most of those Undertale fan games I don't wind up beating. A few of them I did, but a lot of them are really, really difficult. That one didn't even seem that bad. I just couldn't do it. I guess you just gotta get them before they get their blue barrier up. Hilarious. Google Metal, why? Why not? I got that one. Got one before its shield got up, which was handy. Wonder if there'll be a full Toad mod for Peace. I hope so. Where they're actually Toads in the cutscenes and stuff. I think Square was underestimating the humor of that. Like how funny that would be to do all the cutscenes as frogs. But they also didn't have a Cloud and Address DLC either, so I don't know. They kind of were asleep at the wheel a little bit with this. I really want to see what happens if I can get to a limit break with a Toad. But until it happens naturally, I'm not really gonna, like, bust my ass to make it happen. Wait, what? I have new homework, made a vlog. Oh, did you? What do you mean, like the game that I made? What are you saying, Evie? About the thing you have made? Or a thing that you made? Yeah, 100% there. Yeah, there will be a Cloud and a Drag mod. Yeah, game is asking for it. Well, that's why I'm so surprised that Square just didn't come right out and do it anyway. It's like, Square, I thought you wanted my money. You want me to buy a PS5 to play the Yuffie DLC? You could have at least given me Cloud and Address. The Cloud and Address skin. I'm gonna use a Mega Potion. At least you can use healing. That's where the hard mode's gonna be difficult, because I won't be able to heal at all. Well, I mean outside of kill enemies and heal that way with materia. Maybe some other materia combo I'm not thinking of. Or with certain weapons. And I can't use summon as a Toad. find it interesting that in like school and stuff now they want the students to do like internet related stuff like make a vlog. I mean, like, why not? It just that sort of thing didn't exist when I was in school. Like, it might have technically, but it would have been like maybe the odd like computer science teacher would know about it, but that would be like it. Aerith, you taking a nap? There. Near automata noises. Okay, like, when it moves like that, it doesn't bother me so much. I know I keep bringing that up, but it really annoys me. Like, why'd that miss? Square, if you're watching, please fix. Gotta go, I have to go to the salon for the haircut. Well, have a good day, Evie. Hope your haircut goes well for you. I'll catch you later. Oh yeah. Get more bubbles. Blow more bubbles. Oh, come on. Yes, return. Maybe we'll get a new, half Yuffie unlock. Whenever I do the Yuffie DLC, I'm definitely going to play through that as a Toad. I owe it to myself.
I heard.
Thanks for the potion. I think at this point, this is more so Aerith.
Maybe.
Aerith has her.
What am I saying?
No,
her nicest dress.
Anyway, if you're ever in the market.
Sure. Actually, while you're here, there's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
Us folks in the neighborhood want. I'd love to say something, but I don't work here.
Yeah.
Talk to that guy. He does.
Oh, I have a problem, but I can't because some could you do me a favor and go?
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. Now that those creatures have moved.
Didn't we buy a
Yeah, we
graveyard
did.
key off Moggy? I think we did.
So we'll do that now. Or whatever. Also do Angels of the Slums. But we'll talk to Mirai first. Then go back there. Then I don't think there's really much left of this chapter. was a little longer than I remembered. Probably just as well I streamed it.
I can't believe it. You found this is the genuine article. I'm sure of it. It's an incredible.
Hold on. Looks like there's something to the nosy shin. I was planned, but next time he might.
Not just.
Sorry about that. Here I was.
Now. In any case,
everybody.
It's about damn
Don Corneo's
Oh.
lazy mark. I can't wait to
I wasn't
see
sure
how
what
this
you
goes
mean by, like, new half Yuffie unlock. What do you mean by that?
So much for my...
Here. Oh, and no. Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly.
I wish I could have.
But then I proceeded to say, I want to do a Toad Ring challenge with Yuffie as well. Whenever I wind up playing that DLC. If the stars align, I'll play it when it drops. But I'm not holding my breath on being able to find a PS5 soon enough.
Hey, you gotta be that merc. Sure hope not.
Joking about Cloud in a dress. I still don't get it for some reason. Thinking something to compliment that. Half Yuffie? I don't know why I don't get it. Oh, new half is what Poison from Final Fight is. Okay, I don't know. It's been a minute since I've played anything Final Fight. Trying to use a term that doesn't immediately sound like an off-brand. Yeah. People losing humor nowadays, even old nude mods are gone. I'm sure that when this releases for PC, there's gonna be a nude mod for this in 8 seconds. Like putting everywhere in FF... Oh yeah, everyone in FF15 in ball gowns. That would be hilarious. Maybe JRPG modders are too serious. I don't know if it's just like, as games got more complicated, if the modding also is just more complicated, more than anything. Yeah, I feel like the world as a whole has just been getting more and more serious. Eventually, we gotta turn the corner on it. Like, how far can that get pushed? Things kind of ebb and flow. I feel like we're gotta turn the corner soon enough. This isn't great. Cloud, please wake up. Please wake up before you die. Thanks. Maybe use an antidote to remove my dote status. we can get down to one of these Venomantises, you know, that would be alright. I want to use an elixir, just do it. I mean, I don't want to, but I might legit die if I don't, so sure.
Should have seen that.
Hey, the whip snap, how you doing? Oh my god, with the sleep, man. The sleep and poison. There, now there's just one, this should be less frustrating. Sick as the dogs, thought I'd watch someone struggle by choice instead of by nature, like I am. Well, I hope you feel better soon. Get rid of your poison status. Been a bit of a struggle. Good lord. They do Tiger mod for GTA, just run around and bite people to death. Maybe Square games are too hard to mod. Possibly.
Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
Yes. Playing Octopath Traveler, you need to try it. Yeah, I really do. I think you would love it. I probably would, yeah. I mean, the art style appeals to me, and it looks like Saga Frontier style of game, but like for a new era. I'm sure I'd like it just fine. I don't even think I can say that, like, I'm pretty sure I had a Switch when it came out. I don't think there's a reason for me to not play it. I just didn't.
Oh, I was beginning with my bad, but I was prepared. Still,
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard.
But I just...
Why don't you just give it?
Okay. It'll cost you
5,000?
It's always money with... I won't ask you for anything else. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to?
Full heal.
We probably ought to call it a day.
Okay, Aerith.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of
Suppose
time.
I did.
Had to. The pace sucked.
Because they didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they... Come on, let's go home.
Alright. So it looks like dealing with status ailments on top of being a frog might get frustrating. Like being sleeping poisoned frogs. That's basically Marlboro status. Bad breath status, I mean. No, I do still have a Switch. But like what I was trying to say was... I didn't remember having to fight Rude yet. I did have a I do have a Switch, I'm pretty sure I had a Switch when Octopath Traveler came out, and I'm not sure why I didn't try to play it then.
Hello, Aerith.
Well, however this is gonna go.
Shit! Damn it! Shit!
Broke your glasses. I'll just turn back into a human for a second.
Okay then.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
One of the first releases. Yeah, it came out in what, 2018, I think? Octopath Traveler.
Shit!
Oh yeah, maybe we will see Elena and...
I see you!
When bosses are tougher than the side quests. Side And then the next, you know, brick wall, pardon the pun, will be the Hell House. With all its elemental damage, that could get a little difficult. Eat it, Rude.
Please, just leave us alone.
Yeah, you do need a PS5 to play the Yuffie DLC.
No, I can't do that.
And I'm enough of a sucker that I'm probably going to try to get a PS5 for it. Like, eventually I would get a PS5 anyway, but Like, if I wasn't YouTubing, I would be like, whatever, I'll just play it eventually, but because of the YouTubing, I feel more inclined to want to play it when it, like, as soon as I can. But if I can't find a PS5, then that's gonna be an issue.
Wait a sec. So, you coming?
Trying to. Is there materia up here? Materia. Oh, it's still pink. I'm surprised. I hate buying new consoles. I really do. At least the PS4 generation, like, took a while. So it was like, what, 8 years or so? But, like, up until then, it's been, like, about every 5 years we get a new console. It's like, I don't... Like, right as soon as they start unlocking the full potential of a console, they're like, here's a new one that you don't understand.
You're heading in already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
But, I mean, if Chapter 2 is going to be on the PS5, I may as well get it. I was saying earlier, I have 3 things that I want to try to get this year if I can swing it.
We got a little sidetracked.
PS5, a 4K television, and a new bed.
Ah, great.
That's all I want. I say that's all I want, but, like, that's all I want. Well, I guess more what I mean is that, like, yeah, they might make games for older systems still, but they try to push out the new ones pretty quickly. So Nintendo ones have been about 5 years. 5 or 6. Because this is what? PS5 is what, like the 9th console generation, as they call it? Maybe my math's bad. I don't know.
What are you doing?
But this has been a longer console generation than typical, I thought.
Please don't let her hear me again.
I just hate buying new systems, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Mega Harv and the quest for a new bed. Well, I know what kind of bed I want. I think I'll just see if I can't snag one on a deal. No.
Leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector?
It's simple enough. It isn't exactly safe.
Was one.
Promise me.
You got it.
But like PS3, 360, that era, I wasn't really playing games at that point. I totally missed out on that era. I have a PS3 now, but like, I haven't played it at overabundance. I think that's just about it for Chapter 8. Like, especially now, because, like, How much bigger do games need to get? And how much shinier do they really need to be?
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
Like, I mean, some games do definitely benefit from better graphics. But by and large, I don't care. It's like the South Park games, for instance. The fact that, like the RPGs, I mean, the fact they look like the show, I think really benefited it. We're in chapter 9, because if it is, I'm calling it. We're on chapter 9. Okay. When's chapter 10 start? Okay, that chapter 9 is going to be a long one. I might want to stream that one too. I don't know, we'll see. Get a PS5, yeah, and a good PC. Get Xbox, yeah, if you don't have a good PC. Yeah, I don't really have much interest in a Xbox at this point. Excuse me, I have an okay PC at the moment, so... 80s movie ending remix. Alright, well that's it for Chapter 8. I'm gonna call that a stream. So I did Chapter 7, Chapter 8. I might stream this next Saturday. I was trying to do them, like, more in, like, a Let's Play style, but Chapter 9's gonna be a long one. And they might all start being long ones at this point. Like, that could be like a 2-hour stream, and I think this is a pretty long one, too. About to finish up Chapter 4. Oh, right on. Coming along. I need to play Stick of Truth again. Because I liked Fractured Butthole. But, like, Stick of Truth was good. I played through that a bunch of times. I'm going to call that a stream for tonight, folks. So, thanks for joining for another edition of the Toad Ring Challenge. We're almost halfway through it. But, like, Chapter 9 is going to be another wall, because that's where we're going to fight the Hell House, and that's going to be a huge pain in the ass. So we'll see how that goes. So don't be like Palmer in the Final Fantasy VII Remake and forget the lard, or I'll be very unhappy with you. And I hope to see you for this next Saturday. Otherwise, I'll catch you for some more premieres. Mother 2 Deluxe.